This is going to be a short video, but I just wanted to talk about something that really annoys me about print-on-demand books. And I mean, I'm annoyed generally when I get a print-on-demand book in general because it is almost never the same quality as a professionally printed book. There are a few specialist publishers who, because you can get it the same quality, it's just the publisher decides, and usually they choose to have a slightly lower quality than the ones they published themselves or they would have published themselves. However, academic press publishers usually aren't too bad in this respect. Well, Routledge, which publishes a lot of academic books but is not an academic press publisher, I call it the Routledge Roulette, and I largely avoid buying Routledge books now because they do KDP print-on-demand at a very low quality. But for actual academic presses, it's rare to have like really bad quality. It's not as good as the original, but it's usually tolerable. But there is another thing that I see, especially with Princeton University Press. I don't know if this is a Princeton-specific issue, or just that most of the academic press books I buy, or a disproportionate number, are from Princeton. But it has to do with formatting. And it seems like a very easy thing to avoid, and yet I have seen it in many Princeton University Press books, and I've returned them whenever I see this. And I've emailed them about it, but I don't email them anymore because I've given up on it. Okay, they don't care, I'm returning these books. And so these two books that I got, I mentioned they have a series of modern fairy tales, and I had most of them. I realized there were some I was missing, and I'm realizing there's possibly a reason I was missing them, which is, so these were, turns out they're also print on demand, and they have two related issues. So this one, if you look, you will see the margin is on this side, the long one, in both pages. So on this side, it looks fine because the long one is on the inside, but on this side, it looks really awful because the short one is on the inside and the long one is on the outside. And then how do you do even worse than that? Well, let me show you. This one has the short margins both on the inside, and I've seen this multiple times too. So I don't know what's going on with the process here. It seems like a pretty easy thing for an academic press publisher to check if they actually cared, but it is a source of frustration to me that I wanted to talk about. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm Magpie. This is Zuli, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Yeah, I love you, Zuli Bird. I love you, Zuli Bird. Yep, yep. Pretty, pretty parrot. What you Scooby doing? Pretty, pretty, pretty parrot. Pretty, pretty, pretty parrot. Little birdie buddy.